Am I the asshole for throwing up on my date? 21F went out for a first date with a guy 21M from Hinge. Conversation was good, he was smooth, and I found him attractive. Had a good time bar hopping, but we kept having to leave and I had to down most of my drinks. He said he's gonna have to take the train back and cut the night short, unless he can come over. I was having a good time and agreed, although I was very drunk by the end of it. Dropped my glass at the bar too. We took the tube home and I felt like throwing up, which I did, and it got on his coat and some splatters on his jeans. Shouldn't have mixed all those drinks and was on my period as well. I agree, that's like top 5 worst date things, and I was in shock and drunk. I don't think I was apologetic enough in the moment. However, he still came over. I was trying to do something physical, and he said if I brush he's ready for anything, which is completely fair. I just think it was really blunt. While being intimate, he said he prefers hand stuff to mouth today, which was a terrible dig, emo. I said I feel bad about his coat, and he says, yeah, fair. I said this is gonna be on his worst date list. He says, yeah, it is. I fully get that. But I didn't mean to throw up on him and he had the choice to leave. I didn't sign up to get flack after he came and is intimate as well. I offered to pay for the dry cleaning and he says thanks. He knows a lot of people from my uni and says wait till Maud Balarm hears about this. He knows I use Reddit quite a bit and says I should post about this on AETA, so I'm here taking his advice. The next day, he still initiates intimacy, and once we're done, he goes completely cold. No aftercare at all, and he was waiting for his jeans to be done in the wash. I felt really awkward with him just sitting in my room in silence, so I put headphones on and cleaned. When his jeans were done, he was ready to leave, and I gave him a bag for his coat. At this point, I felt disrespected in my own house, and I agree. I fucked the date, but he should have chosen to go back home and not been intimate with me. After all that he didn't leave and kept standing around, I asked if he needs help with directions, and he says no. I then realized he's waiting for me to pay for his dry cleaning, so I hand him 20 quid in cash and he says bye awkwardly and leaves. After all this, I do feel bad for ruining the date, but I also know stuff like this happens when you drink, and I felt like I was being talked down to after that, and guilt-tripped too. Someone who was easygoing would have maybe calmed down and joked about it if they continued to spend time with me. Don't know if his actions were justified completely, but it left me feeling really empty, upset, and used. Should I have handled it better? And did I deserve all of that flack? Let's look at some top comments. Not the a-hole. I'm sorry, you must feel awful. But it's not because you did something wrong, it's because you were manipulated and mistreated. It actually sounds like he got you super drunk on purpose, then threatened to cut the night short on purpose, both to manipulate you into fucking him, and also to manipulate you into fucking him exactly how he wanted, keeping you trying to please him. He's a user and a misogynist and a creep. Someone who throws up on you from drunkenness is too drunk to consent.